Derpy sat there in the bushes. She didn't know what it was, but something was breaking twigs. She adored the sound so much, she couldn't resist letting out a slight giggle when she heard it. At the time of the fall, she hadn't realized the clouds had moved from the opening spread of land she was over the air-free forest. Halfway through she fell. She had realized her mistake in trying to untwine the ropes so expertly, even though it was already hard enough to see because it was so dark. Suddenly she heard a loud crashing noise and felt a huge sympathy of pain took over her whole body. She had hit the top of the tree and fell through them to a branch below, where she had been alone for almost 24 hours. "Derpy, is that you?" heard a quivering yet familiar voice yell out. "Muffin," Derpy thought to herself. She couldn't muster enough energy to say anything. She was afraid this was her only chance to signal whoever it was walking by. Not knowing where she was, but why was there another there, left her with only the comfort of some pony being near to her. The voice sounded again. "Derpy, if that's you, you need to tell me somehow." She hadn't even thought about the fact that whoever it was had been there specifically to look for her. She couldn't believe it. Some pony really did care about her well-being, and this made her sore eyes start to cry. She couldn't believe she attempted to take her life now, knowing that some pony out there cared for her. Pinky heard the sniffling. She followed it. "I'm coming, Derpy." She spread 2 branches and found Derpy laying there with nasty cuts and rope burns all over her body, and tears came from her eyes. "Derpy, you didn't!" Pinky's heavy heart sunk. She couldn't believe that the happiest pony she had ever seen had ever considered, let alone attempt suicide. Pinkie Pie's eyes started to swell, and she didn't hold back anymore. She was full on crying, staring into the eyes of her friend, who was crying just as much. "Derpy, I can't believe you would do this. We love you. We all love you." Derpy winced at the last statement. She couldn't know. She wouldn't believe that the word love could be affiliated with her. Pinky stood there silent, then gently moved towards her. She untied the ropes and threw them aside, despising their very existence. Laying down, she whispered in Derpy's ear, "It's gonna to be okay." She snuggled up to the pony and heard a slight winch of pain. Pinkie Pie began licking her coat, grooming her, doing her best to clean her wounds and move all the twigs off of her. Pinkie Pie wouldn't admit it out loud, but she oh man. But she genuinely enjoyed the flavor of tree sap Derpy had been covered in. She began to tear up again. "Sorry," Pinkie Pie muttered. "I'm just thinking about what I would have done without you." Derpy's heart sunk, begging to apologize with no strength to do so. I wouldn't have ever lived a happy day in my life again." That was it. Derpy began bawling. Pinkie Pie laid the blanket down over Derpy, clawed under and cuddling up to her. She was gently rubbing her back, and they slipped into a surprisingly pleasant sleep. Wait, They slept in the Everfree Forest? Okay.